A car crash nearly 2 weeks ago put a couple of roommates on a path to recovery, but the accident's affecting more than just the men involved. Family members are uniting to show support. Jess Lipson talked with a pair of relatives. Jess, they say they're already overwhelmed by the community's response.
That's right, Eric. Mike Sweeney and Christopher Choquette are in the hospital fighting for their lives. A GoFundMe already brought in more than $25,000. Family members say the community's really stepped up to show Mike and Chris aren't alone.
Him and Chris, are going to have a journey together. But as close as they are, I know that they'll pull each other through this and keep each other strong.
October 8th, 2 roommates were involved in a car accident. That day changed everything for Mike Sweeney and Christopher Choquette. They're fighting for their lives now. Chris's stepdad, Dominic, says the whole family's struggling.
He's just been a blessing for me. I didn't have any kids, but he's like the closest thing to my son that I have. And, just a terrific person.
Got one of the biggest hearts, I think, out of anyone that I've ever met. So positive, and he's still remaining positive through all of this.
The two have been in the hospital since. They've got a long road to recovery. Mike is paralyzed from his waist down. Chris has a whole list of injuries, including nearly a dozen cracked ribs. He's in an induced coma.
We did have him up on Sunday for a little bit. They brought him out a little bit. We just kind of told him who, what, where, why, and when. And the first thing he did was to ask for Mike. Where's my roommate? But Mikey did get to go down there and at least see him.
While the focus is on recovering, Mike's sister, Nicole, says life at home will be very different for the two men.
It's going to be a lot of things probably that we won't even think about as far as, house modifications and rehab and all of that stuff. So my biggest focus was in the moment, seeing how I could help. And that's why I set up the GoFundMe, and the outreach from the community was just amazing.
That overwhelming support makes both Nicole and Dominic emotional.
I mean, I have never seen anything like this ever in my entire life, and how much this community has come together for these two is just a blessing, and I can't stress it anymore. Just beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
State Line restaurants and locations will hold fundraisers over the next few weeks. For information on that, as well as links to the GoFundMe, visit our website, mystateline.com. Eric.